As the program draws to a close, we bring you a report on two air stewards who were joined by Pope Francis.
Two Latam flight attendants became the first couple ever to be married by a pope in the air, as Pope Francis conducted an impromptu wedding for the surprised bride and groom during a flight from Santiago to Chile. Paula Ruiz and Carlo Eloriga were working as flight attendants on the papal plane when the Pope learned that they had been married in a civil service, but their planned religious ceremony in their parish church in Santiago did not hold.
We told him that we are husband and wife, that we have two daughters, and that we would have loved to receive his blessing. All of a sudden, he asked if we were married by the church too. We could not get married by the church because the day we were supposed to get married in the religious ceremony, it was the earthquake of 2010. It was a Saturday. We had a short and small ceremony. He took our hands and asked if there was love in our marriage and if we want to keep on being together all lifelong. I am getting emotional as I say it. It is not easy. We said yes.
The Vatican spokesman confirmed that the Pope had married the couple in a religious ceremony, saying it was something that never happened on a papal plane before.
Something totally extraordinary happened today, which was the hostesses and the stewards were going to get their photos taken, and one said, "Oh, we're a couple. You know, we've been married. We met on a plane 8 years ago." That's all they said. I said, "Oh, that's interesting." And then as they walked by, they came back and said, "Oh, but the Pope married us in a religious ceremony," which obviously has never happened on a papal plane before. They were super happy. The first the Pope heard about it was this morning too. It's not like it was part of the plan.
And for the bride, a mother of two,
getting married by a pope on board a flight is something priceless. I asked him, "Do you marry people?" And he said yes, from time to time. I have married 40 couples, but never has a pope married somebody on a flight.
Meanwhile, Pope Francis has been defending his decision to marry the couple aboard a plane, responding to criticisms by conservatives that it flew in the face of church rules and set a bad precedent.
I questioned them about marriage for a while, and the responses were clear. It was clear that they made a commitment for life. How do you know these things? Do you have memories from the catechism? And they answered, no, no, no. We attended the Catholic pre-wedding course. They were well prepared, and therefore you can tell the priests that they were well prepared. And I made a judgment call. The sacraments are for people. All the conditions were clear. Why not do today what can be done today and not delay until tomorrow? For tomorrow could perhaps have been another 10 years.
The Pope was speaking during a news conference on the plane, taking him back to Rome from Lima, where he ended a trip to Chile and Peru. Responding to conservative Catholic commentators and bloggers who criticized the wedding at 36,000 feet, the Pope said the situation of the Chilean couple was a particular one because they had already been married in a civil service 8 years ago.
And that's all we have for you on the program. Please feel free to send in your comments or suggestions via our social media portal. I'm Bukola Joketumbi. See you next week.